Meet my 15-month-old Doberman, and meet me, a first-time Dobie owner. If you're considering adding this working breed to your family, here's a glimpse into what your day could look like, and also some things I've learned along the way of raising one. By the end of this video, you'll get a real taste of the highs and lows and daily adventures of life with a Doberman. Good morning, it is currently 8:29. I just got back from the gym, took a shower, got ready. I did my biking today, and I did abs. I try to get that out of the way in the morning just because by 8:30, 8:45 is usually when I'll take Maeve and Bear out. She's sleeping in her crate in the other room. I'm gonna try to be a little quiet because whenever I get her excited, she starts stomping in her crate, and I don't know if my downstairs neighbors can hear it, but I would feel bad if they could. I put her in a down before I let her out so that she has to stop stomping. She does her little stretch. Let's see if she'll do the stomping. Good girl. Okay, good girl. Down. There's a magic word that lets her go, and the magic word is break. Oh, good morning. Good morning. One thing about her is she's a. Come on, let's go potty. Potty. Yes, good girl. I put both of their e-collars on. Sit down. I know, potty. Sit down. Sit down. Hey. And they're ready for their morning walk. Every morning that dog will bark when we walk by, and Maeve used to bark back, but now she doesn't because I trained her not to. I forgot that it's Saturday, and usually on the weekends, their doggy friends, well, the pet parents will sleep in, so there's nobody out here. Got back from their walk. Maeve, sit. I'm gonna clean their paws really quick so that they don't bring any of that gunk in here. Good girl. Ew. See how dirty that is, Maeve? Look at that. Ew. While she was playing out there, Maeve rolled in poop. Right there. And then there's some on her shoulder as well. So I'm gonna have to shower her really quick. She kind of already knows the drill. Doesn't necessarily enjoy her bath, but she'll do it. Good girl. There you go. It only takes like 5 to 10 minutes. She's all clean now. You done? Go. Fine, I'll give you a treat. Come here. These are some open farm treats. They love these. I have this toy, and you pretty much can lodge treats in it, and they have to work to get it. For being a handsome boy. Since I showered her in here, I'm just gonna clean up the bathtub a little bit. She doesn't shed much, or like it doesn't clog my bathtub, but I wouldn't want anybody else to shower in here just because I wouldn't want to shower in here after a dog has been showered, so I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. You already got them all? It's been 2 minutes. What? While I got ready, I kind of just wanted to talk about what it was like raising a Doberman puppy for the first time, and also kind of what helped me. But before I say anything, please keep in mind I am not a trainer. I'm just a girl with a Doberman, which I would say is most people. And obviously if you're having serious issues with your Doberman, you should probably go see a trainer or see one either way, just to prevent any bad habits. I think the first thing I'll go over is socialization. I really took that seriously because Dobermans are naturally and genetically just not the friendliest dogs. They are skeptical of strangers and tend to be kind of more of a dominant dog. And also because of their size, I wanted to make sure that she wasn't going to be aggressive. Obviously, I would say one of the things that helped is having Bear, a second dog, because I would say he really helped her out. Just taught her dog manners. But what was really helpful for me is just finding a few dogs and becoming very close friends with them. Your dog doesn't need to be everybody's bestie. They can have 2 best friends, and that's honestly enough socializing. So I would say say if you have a family member that has a dog that you know is nice and socialized, you could have them meet very slowly. I honestly don't recommend going to dog parks, especially as a puppy, because a lot of owners just can't read their dog's behavior. Puppies are honestly annoying to other dogs, especially if they're older, and those older dogs will snap, and some dogs just take it too far. So I would avoid dog parks like a plague. Another part of socialization was I just took her everywhere I could with me. If I was going out to run errands, if we were going out to eat, even if it was just her staying in the car with the dog mode on, that is a form of socialization because they're hearing a lot of new sounds, seeing a lot of new things. I know vets recommend to wait till they have their rabies shot, the parvo shot and everything. Be careful obviously, but I started as soon as possible. But I would highly recommend trying to take your puppy everywhere. They'll meet new people, smell new scents, and they'll be a less anxious dog when they grow up. Another thing is getting them accustomed to loud sounds. I think a lot of people forget to do this. Play loud music, turn on your vacuum randomly throughout the day, blow dry your hair with them around, and even thunder. A lot of dogs get scared of thunder and rain. Accustom them to different kinds of weather as well if you can. I would say the single most important thing that you can do for your dog is crate train them. I started crate training Maeve the day I got her. It speeded up my potty training process. She will not pee inside the house, and if she pees inside, it's my fault for not taking her out in time. It also taught her how to calm down. A lot of dogs will be causing a ruckus inside of your house or inside of your apartment. I could not afford that because I work from home, so if she's distracting me, I'm never gonna get anything done. Up until she was like 11 months, I still crate train her at night, but when we're gone, we'll give her some freedom and let her free roam around the house. But we allow her to free roam because we already set her up for success in the way that we crate trained her for so long and still continue to do. I don't think a lot of owners realize how much exercise and stimulation their dogs need, especially with Dobermans. They are a working breed. They're pretty much like athletes, to be honest. So it's really important that they get their not just physical exercise but also mental stimulation. So any sort of training. For physical exercise, obviously I meet up with Maeve's little doggy friends. I'll show you guys kind of what I do later when I do her training session. If your dog is really anxious and just destructive and kind of like always in a frenzy, chances are they're just not getting enough either physical exercise or mental exercise. Another thing I would try to instill in your dog is that freedom is earned. I know we love to spoil our dogs. Just don't let them get away with too much. It's gonna make your life so much harder if you don't instill some rules in the household. Just letting them up on the couch whenever they want, teaching them to be calm when people come through the door, off-leash freedom. Last thing I'll say is give your puppy some grace. They are a puppy. They are going to mess up and make mistakes. Chances are, not all the time, but if they make a mistake, chances are it's because you haven't taught them different yet. Definitely have to have patience. I still have so much to work on with Maeve, and I find myself comparing to a lot of other people that have been dealing with dogs for decades and just many more years than I have had many more Dobermans than I have had. So just have patience, be consistent, and trust the process. Okay, I just finished my makeup, but how much do you want to bet Maeve is on the couch right now? I would bet you my whole life savings. How did I know? She has been going on the couch uninvited. And this is what I mean about freedom is earned, not given. I just got her a new placemat and she's not used to using it, I guess. She used to have a bed, but I had to get rid of it. So she's been going on the couch after I had already kicked that out of her system. It's back. And this is something that I will be trying to fix for the next week.
It's just a baby.
She's trying to manipulate me. It's not gonna work. I have this long line leash that I am going to tie to her and then tie to my door. I'm gonna give her some slack, you know, so she can lay down comfortably. She won't be able to reach the couch. I would say the place command is really important. It really helps when you have people over. You can just send your dog to their place and they have to lay down and be calm. Bear doesn't really get excited with new people. He won't jump on people. He's just a very calm dog, but her on the other hand, she will want to jump and just go on the couch and be next to you. You did this to yourself.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
So she's sleeping now, but I just realized I can't open my door. And I need to go in there. Since Maeve is sleeping now, I'm just gonna do some work. If you work from home, I would really recommend creating a routine for them and just get them in the habit of knowing that after their morning exercise, that's their time to sleep and that's your time to work. It's made it so much easier for me to have hours to be able to focus, and also knowing that she's good on her own as well. It is now 2 p.m. It's time to eat. Joseph actually just came back from being out and he brought me a turkey sandwich. I also took some time to meal prep my food for the week. Maeve is still just chilling on her bed. I'm gonna do a training session with her after I finish eating. Smells good. I don't know if I've ever really intentionally had pesto. Cheers. Oh my god, my mouth can't even open that big. I love myself a good sandwich.
A few moments later.
I just demolished that. Time for Maeve's training lesson. I'm gonna use some boiled chicken that I have with no seasoning. Bear lost his fang. You can see there's no long tooth. He got stuck in a dog's prong collar and it got pulled out completely. I have his tooth. I'm keeping it. I want to make it a necklace or something. This is his tooth. Big ass tooth. Root and everything. She knows we're gonna do some training and she's already engaging with me, looking over in a heel. What a good girl. You know how they say dogs look like their owners? What do you think? Okay, so this is a typical training session with Maeve. Here, I just started off with some heel work. Trying to get some prancy feet. Prance is a little weird. If you have any advice for that, please let me know. Maybe it's just my hand placement. Okay, so you'll see right here, I kind of used my environment as an opportunity for training. There was a dog walking by. So here I'm practicing some engagement. You can see that she looks over at the dog, but then chooses to look back at me. And then I click it as soon as she looks back at me and give her a treat because I'm rewarding her for not reacting to the dog walking by. I also like to practice real life scenarios. So right here I asked her for a switch, meaning she has to go to the other side of me, and this is really helpful for when, for example, you're gonna walk by another dog on the sidewalk and just don't want them to interact. A constant work in progress for us is probably a tight heel. So here I'm just asking her for a heel and she has to move with me and stay in a heel. So she's not too bad, but she's just a little clumsy with her footing, and I could probably be better with my directing as well. So if you have any tips, please let me know. Right here I just kind of did some rapid fire and made her do some tricks back to back. So I went from down to sit to up to a sit pretty. I think something we could work on here is probably her speed. She's kind of slow. Right here I just had her walk with me and then randomly ask her for a sit, and she has to hold it while I walk around and do my own thing until I call her back to me. This was at the end of our session, and here I'm kind of just having fun and challenging her. I wanted her to go on the ledge, and you can see she was scared to do it. She was very hesitant, and this is where genetics plays a big factor. Top of the line genetics, the dog will not hesitate, but you know, I still try to give her that confidence and push her out of her comfort zone a little bit. I'm glad that I did, because eventually she did do it. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Good girl, baby. Hi, it's me editing this video. I just wanted to pop in and say that if you're watching this video and you're thinking, this kind of seems like a lot, please listen to your gut. This dog breed does not match most people's lifestyles, and that's okay. The last thing you want is to have to rehome your dog or give it up to the shelter, which is why a lot of working breeds like Malinois and German Shepherds end up there, because people get them not knowing how much they need on a daily basis. So if you're watching this and you're realizing that it's a lot, please do yourself a favor and the dog a favor and do not bring them home. Just finished Maeve's training. Is she annoying, Bear? I'm trying to see if she'll stay on there or if once I get out of the room, she'll go to the couch. Alright, she's getting tied up. Oh my god, I saw her thinking about it too. That's really hilarious. Why does she look so tiny? Pinto bean. Alright, you guys, it is 6:38. This is around the time, actually a little late, but I'm gonna hello, English? I'm gonna feed Maeve right now. At the moment, she's still on puppy food, and then I also sprinkle in some like lamb prescription food. I'm not gonna do any training with her. Usually I would use this time to drill down her nails. I'll show you guys kind of what I do really quick, but I do have to go run some errands. Do not feel bad for not being able to train your dog every single day. I would say when they're a puppy, it's a little more important to that teenage time. By the time that they're reaching adulthood, it's okay to not be training every single day. We have lives and we're busy. But if you can do even 3 minutes, 5 minutes in your day, that's awesome. You're doing more than most people. One thing about Dobermans is that their nail maintenance can be a lot. Their nails grow really, really fast. Please, as a puppy, make sure that you get them accustomed to drilling down their nails because you're gonna struggle later on. She already kind of knows the drill. She she'll give me her paw pretty willingly. And then I'll go through them a little bit, have a lot of patience, and then let them eat in between. So eat. You could stop them while they're eating and then ask for the paw again. It's honestly better to do this every single day for a couple minutes rather than taking 10 minutes to do it every week. Just because they get very impatient and it becomes really hard. Bear's in his crate. He's a counter surfer, counter thief, and I haven't put my ground beef away, so I don't want him to eat it. Even though she's tied up, she's not gonna be able to go anywhere. Even when she's free roaming, I always close the bathroom doors because dogs like to dig in trash cans, I tell you. Dog proof your entire home before you head out, okay? So you don't come back to any messes. You know you have an old ass car when you have to wait like 5 minutes for it to warm up. I'm gonna try some other stuff. I'm back in my car. I always feel so bad because every single time I go to Aritzia, I have like 20 items in my hands, and then you know how they bring you more based on like what they think your style is or something, and I literally bought nothing. Just got a little cute pink tank from Abercrombie. It was 12 bucks. I don't really enjoy buying when I go shopping. I just enjoy the process of shopping. You could be on the couch.
We do not care.
It really does be like that sometimes. She can be kind of stubborn. But if I give you a treat? Treat? Are you thinking about it? Think harder. Treat? I guess I have to actually show her that I will, you know? She thinks I'm playing her or something. Chicken jerky. You like it? Oh, you want it? Come here. Nice try, buddy. Ooh. Come on. Bro, she sits there like she pays rent, bruh. Look at her. Sassy and queen. Come on, lazy butt. Don't be lazy. Are you that tired? Good girl. I tell you, it's a constant work in progress. But just like anything worth having, worth building. 1% better. I'm tired. Time to go to sleep. Okay, it's 10:25 now. And that was a day with a Doberman teenager. Didn't get to take her to the park today just because it just got late and I didn't want to go when it was already dark, but it's okay. Not every day has to look the same. I hope this video shows you that it's totally doable to have a calm and well-mannered working dog as long as you have the lifestyle for it. I'm always learning about how they work and just different training methods, new tricks and tips. So if you have anything that works for your Doberman, let me know down below. And as you can see, Maeve is definitely not perfect. Like, she still has her mistakes and she still gets excited because she's a puppy. But I would say that if you start from a young age to set up expectations for them, it's gonna go so much better for you. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know because it's easy for me to make videos about my dogs, to be honest. I love recording them. I'm gonna go to sleep now and see you guys in the next one. Bye.